Welcome in, talking to Grace Berger, Indiana women's basketball, which you probably don't want to hear me say this, but I think that you're probably the best player in this program's history. I absolutely love watching you play the game, and it doesn't matter men, women. I love watching you play, how you play. It is, and I've talked to a lot of guys that say the same thing. Your game is just fun to watch. You are just a fun, entertaining basketball player.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I've worked really hard to get to the point where I am today, and just go out there and just do everything I can to win. So I'm glad that other people just kind of see how competitive I am and how much I want to win for this team.
And being a part of this run that Indiana has gone on these last couple of years, of course, it wasn't just you. You had other teammates there, but you are a gigantic part of this. Coming from Louisville, a place that has a wonderful women's program, was there some, and you didn't, did you choose not to go to Louisville, or did they not recruit you enough? Because I guarantee you, if he didn't, that Coach Wallace is kicking himself now.
No, Louisville recruited me, and I have so much respect for their program. Me and my dad went to pretty much every single game growing up, and I actually think that was really kind of instrumental in what I was able to become as a basketball player, just seeing players like Angel McCautry and Shoni Schimmel, seeing them, have such a successful program, kind of inspired me to want to be like them. So there were a lot of role models for me from that program growing up, and like I said, I have nothing but respect for Coach Walls. He's a great person, but at the end of the day, I just loved Coach Moore, and I built a great relationship with her, and I couldn't imagine playing for anyone else.
And is this something that you looked at where you could go and establish your own thing like Angel McCautry did, who was a tremendous player, and Shoni Schimmel both? They kind of left their mark there. Is this something you said, well, you know what, I can go someplace and do my own thing?
Yeah, I think I had someone tell me one time that it was kind of, almost cooler to go someplace that had never done it before and just kind of prove to everyone that you can kind of be one of those influential players in turning that program around. And Indiana obviously is a basketball state and has so many, young kids, young girls that just love the game. So I saw, the potential. Coach Moore showed me the potential that this state has, and so I think it was just a really exciting place to be, that you kind of get the opportunity to be the first, along with my teammates, kind of be the first to do some things that had never been done here. So that was definitely, one of the things that drew me here.
What has that experience been like? Had you got to experience that with the Elite 8 run and the Sweet 16 run already, and with this year yet to come? What has that been like to get to experience that stuff already?
It's something that is surreal, and it's hard to even, put into words right now, and I don't think I'll truly appreciate it until years down the road when I'm looking back on my experience, because I am just so focused on this year and staying in the moment. But it's one thing for Coach Moore to come in, to my house years ago recruiting me and tell me that she wants to make Elite 8, she wants to be one of the top 10 teams in the country, but for us actually to be doing it, it's unbelievable.
What are you expecting this year? I was talking to McKenzie, and I'm like, all right, I know what you guys lost, but I also know what you gained. And I'm like, I'm not sure if you're better this year than last year, which is a completely different team, as she pointed out. This team is going to be much more set up to be a three-point threat, which you haven't been before. So this is going to be a very different style that we're going to see from this team.
Yeah, I think from top to bottom, this is the most, in my opinion, complete team that we've had, just in terms of, we have the size on the inside, we have the length, and we have the shooters on the outside, we have people that can handle the ball and facilitate and different things like that. So from top to bottom, it's the team that going into the year I'm the most excited about. There's a lot of unknowns in terms of playing style and what to expect from different people on the court, but I think it's definitely a super exciting opportunity to kind of put different pieces together and be a little different than we were in the past.
And I know that everyone has goals later on, season goals in the Big Ten championships and national run, professional basketball. Is that something that is now a potential reality to you that maybe you didn't think it was a reality so many years ago?
Oh yeah, a lot of things have happened to me in my college career where I just can't even, put into words how unbelievable it is that it's happened. And I never, in a million years, would have thought that I would make an Elite Eight run and be in the position that I am here.
All-American.
Yeah, so it's and certainly I always had the confidence and knew that I could, but for it to actually happen and for me to hopefully have the opportunity to play professionally, something that obviously every little girl dreams of is something that's kind of hard to imagine, to be honest with you.
I mentioned it's going to be a new type of team this year. What are you looking forward to with this different style?
I think it's just exciting that we're going to kind of figure it out as we go. We have a lot of new pieces, and I think something that's will be really special about this group is how many offensive weapons we have that we might not have had in the past. I mean, we have girls out there that can shoot 40% and better from three, have proven that at the college level. We have Sarah out there who can hit 45-footers like it's nothing, and then we have a lot of really talented young freshmen too. So I think it just being a little different in the past, where we're maybe a little better offensively and a little more efficient, will open things up for myself, Mackenzie down in the post, and I think it'll just be a really high-level scoring offense.
And as hard as it is to imagine saying this, but because of that completely different style, do you think you guys are going to surprise some people? Which, even though you shouldn't, because like we've already talked about the Elite Eight run, the Sweet 16 run, so no one should be surprised. But this is like coming from a different side.
Yeah, I think anytime you lose three players like Nikki, Alexa, and Allie, there's going to be some people that are maybe doubting you going into the season, and it's hard to blame them for doing that. Those are three amazing, really successful college basketball players that we will miss. But, we know in the program, we see it every day in practice. We've seen it all summer, the talent that we do have this year. So we know that we're not expecting to take a step back and that we're expecting to keep this thing going and keep moving forward with the pieces that we have. So as far as outside, I don't really know, but we know what we have here and we're really excited about it.
Grace Berger, very happy to meet you. Wish you the best of luck, and we'll enjoy watching the season play out.
Yeah, me too. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.